Right. Today I want us to look at putting information on a graph. Putting information on a graph. That is what we call plotting. Plotting a graph. Ngifuna sibheke ke kakhulu ukuthi le information siyisusa kanjani from information bese siyifaka iyoba igraph. Mayisiya ama graph bese siyakwazi ukuyidweba abantu bayibone. Nawo ama graph mayisedwetshiwe ayahluka ngokwamagama awo njalo njalo. Kodwa ke nansi information esinayo. Information esinayo it's a rainfall. Rainfall. I-rainfall yethu in months. Si-checka ukuthi izulu noma imvula inethe kangakanani kulonyaka. Kodwa siqala ngokuyibheka inyanga ngenyanga 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 noma usuku nosuku noma siyibheka ngesonto. Iyo lento esiye sithi masihleli ku TV uzwe kuthiwa kwi TV now sekuyi weather focus. I-weather focus iyona esuke isitshela ukuthi lizona noma lizokunetha na. Ma lizonetha lizonetha kangakanani in terms of amanzi esizowa receive emhlabeni. Nakho-ke lokho sikubiza nge-rainfall over i-rainfall kanye nesikhathi leyo rainfall eyenzeka ngaso. Uzokhumbula-ke kancane esikhathini esingaphambilini. Esikhathini esingaphambilini besinalento esiyibize ngokuthi i-table. I-table. Ngesikhathi senza i-table bese ngicabanga ukuthi besikhombisa isibonelo sama-ordered pairs. Ngesikhathi thina siformisha i-table. Ngesikhathi siyiformisha i-table phezulu besino x ngezansi sino y. Kanjalo ke nala uma usubuka kusho ukuthi inyanga zakho ziyomela ama x axis in a Cartesian plane kanti i-rainfall yakho iyomela the y axis in a Cartesian plane. The y-axis in a Cartesian plane. So ke kungakudidi ukuthi wathi wena wazisebenzisa u-x no-y namhlanje sekusetshenziswa months and the rain. Yinto esisuke sifuna ukuyimeja nesifuna ukuyiqala ngaleso sikhathi esiyisebenzisayo. Uma sifuna ukusebenzisa noma ukubona ukuthi ingane iphase kangaka esikoleni kusukela kwa grade 8 kuya kwa grade 12, into esiyenzayo thina sibuka ama standard. Nawo ama standard ethu grade 8 to grade 12 bese sibuka ingane eziphasile ngegrade ngayinye then leyo nto izothi ekugcineni bese sinikeza an average on which we can talk. Uyabona uma usukhuluma ngeaverage usukwazi ukukhuluma ukuthi overall uma isikole sethu besinezingane eziwu1000 kusho ukuthi cishe ngoDisemba uma lobe kuMarch wena ungasho ukuthi cishe ngoJune uma bekuMarch lo kwaphasa ingane eziwu200 usungasho ukuthi cishe ngoJune eziyophasa ngeke zibe ngaphansi ka200 kodwa zingaba between 200 and 250 because you'll be calculating what we call an average looking at those numbers. Kanjalo nala siyasho sithi imvula enethile ngoJanuary u70%. Babona abantu ukuthi eyibelina kakhulu ngoJanuary kodwa mawubuka ngoMay belingasani ngaleyo ndlela ngoba beselina 20%. So uma usuwabala wonke lamanzi ungagcina usushilo wena ukuthi ekugcineni kwesikhathi noma from January to May amanzi ebesinawo on average angafida abantu abangaka noma wona angaka noma angakwazi ukwenza into engaka. So basically uma ngabe sithatha idata, that's the information. Idata, that's the information. Elinye igama le information silibiza ngani? Ngedata. abanye ke baye bethi it's a data. Mina kuyafana, data or data, it's one and the same thing, but ke nawe usiyobuza kuthisha wakho wesingisi uyokuchazela, fanele akuchazele. Now we are putting this information, we are putting this data on a graph. Remember futhi once again ukuthi graph yini? I-graph sasithe from a plane you draw two lines, which is the y and the x-axis, where we actually draw our graph. So uma ngabe senza lokho ke yilento esiyenzayo, siyahamba siye kwi-plane yethu, mase sifikile kwi-plane yethu bese sidweba i-Cartesian plane. Usakhumbula i-example ye-Cartesian plane? I-example ye-Cartesian plane nansi. I-Cartesian plane yethu ihlukaniswe igaba eziwu-4. Ile nale. Yilezi igaba ehlukaniseke zona. Sathi lo line umele ama-x-axis, sathi lo line umele ama-y-axis. So siyifaka kanjani ke le information la? Siyayithatha i-Cartesian plane yethu njengoba uyibona, siyidwebe kanje. Mase siyidwebe kanje yani i-Cartesian plane yethu kuzosenza sikwazi ukubona ukuthi sisebenza kanjani nangani. So here we are drawing our Cartesian plane. There is our y-axis. Of course, we are using our ruler to do that. And there is our Cartesian plane, and this line of ours represents the y-axis. This one represents the y-axis. On a Cartesian plane, there is also our x-axis. This line represents our x-axis, and this is the point of starting point. This one represents the x-axis. Sigcine sivumelene ke mina nani ukuthi ma udweba igraph yakho uthatha irula lakho, then you measure equal units this way. 1 2 3 4 1 2 ama units alinganayo. But lama units esizowadweba la phansi sizodweba ama units ngokweyinyanga. This is Jan, February, March, April, May. Bese siyayibhala ke inyanga zethu. This is our May. This is our April. This is our March. This is our February. This is our January. Right, inyanga zethu lezi. Then on the other side, sibuyele la, because inyanga zimele X, bese siza kwi-rainfall. La we can write months of the year. Inyanga zonyaka, then bese siphinda 1 2 3 4 5. So now we will have 1 2 3 4 5. Buka ke rearrangement yala. I-rearrangement ngeke nje ngifike ngithi May, March, April, February ban. Fanele ngikwenze kube yi-order. I-order leyinyanga lilandelana ngokuthi liqala kuJanuary, kuze uFebruary, kuze uMarch, kuze uApril, kuze uMay. Ngeke mina ngitholakala sengiqala ngoJanuary ngilandelise ngoMay, ngize ngoApril, ngize ngoMarch, ngize ngoFebruary. You can't mix the thing. They have to be in order. Which order pairs, which comes first. Comes first is January, followed by February, March, April, and May. Even here, in the rainfall yethu, i-rainfall yethu is measured in degrees. Nakhona, those degrees also have to be written in an order. Siwabhala nge-order from the smallest to the highest. So there we are. This is our 20 degrees. This is our 30 degrees. This is our 40. This is our 55 degrees. And this is our 70 degrees. Sibhala nge-order nazo. Asivele nje sivele sisuke sibhale noma kanjani, siqale ngo-70, silandele ngo-40, silandele ngo-20, silandele asiyixovi. We don't mix them. We write them in an order. Why do I emphasize isizathu esenza ukuthi ngigcizelele ukuthi sikubhale nge-order? It's because the table itself speaks on an ordered pair. Right? Sesiyayibhala. Mase siyibhala sesiyabuka ngoJanuary. Now January wethu imvula enethileyo u70, na u70 lapha phezulu. So sesithatha irula lethu silibeka kuJanuary. Here is our ruler alongside January. Beg irula and you draw yourself a dotted line there. There is your dotted line in January. There is your dotted line. January against 70%, and there is also 70%. So where the 70% and the January line meets, that's where the point is. Then we go for February. In February there is February, but February is against 40, and from 40 it's 40 against February. It's 40 against February. It's 40 against February. It's 40 against February. There you are. Where the the dotted line meet, it's our point. This point is February against 40. Then in March, it goes to 55. In March, it goes to 55. Then against 55 and March, where the two dotted lines meet, that's where our point is. And in April, it goes down to 30. In April, it goes down to 30. So there is 30. And there is our April. So where the two dotted lines meet is our point. Where our two dotted lines meet, it's our point. Then in May it goes down to 20. So in May it goes down to 20. So where the two dotted lines meet, it's our point. Now that we have been able, ngokuba ke sesikwazileke ukubeka wonke lama-point lawa, ukuwabeka lama-point kwi-graph yethu, sesiyawajoyina. Ukuwajoyina kwethu sisebenzisa a flat ruler. I-ruler nje niqondile, straight ruler. Sisuka kwelokuqala siye kwelesibili. siye kwelesibili. Sisuke kwelesibili siye kwelesithathu. Sisuke kwelesithathu siye kwelesine, dot number 4. From dot number 4 we go down to dot number 5, which is our last one. Now we can talk. Sesiyakwazi ke manje ukukhuluma. Sesiyabona ukuthi kusukela ngomhla ka1 kuJanuary kuze kuzofika ngomhla ka30 kuJanuary, because this is the date. From 1 to 30 January, imvula, the rain that fell, was continuously increasing up until ngomhla ka31 it reached a highest point of 70%. It reached the highest point of 70% ngomhla ka31. Then immediately after umhla ka31 yaqala yancipha imvula. Kusukela ngomhla ka1 February le yehla imvula, kodwa sithe sizofika ngomhla ka29 February noma belina, but the percentage of rain was only 40%. Then immediately after February, the 1st of March, it started also increasing the pace or increasing the amount of rain that was falling, up until we reach the 31st of March at a 55 point or degrees. But after the 31st of March, the rain declined. Yehla imvula kusukela ngomhla ka1 April usize sizofika ngomhla ka30 kuApril, isuka phezulu ku50 yaze yazofika ku30%. Even after April besicabanga ukuthi imvula izokhuphuka, ayibangisakhuphuka, yaqhubeka yehla. Ake sibukeke in terms of a rand in a market. Uma ngoJanuary ngithatha imali yami ngiyifaka ebank ifika izale 70%. Immediately after January kuFebruary bisiyehla interest. Kuthi ekupheleni kaFebruary eqaleni kaMarch iphinde inyuke interest. But at the end of March, ngingayikhipha imali yami, because now if I look at the way in which the market is behaving, after the 31st of March, the market was falling. Yini ke bangela ukuthi market yehle? Yini bangela ukuthi amanzi anciphe esinawo? Ingoba even indlela izulu elinetha ngayo iyancipha. Therefore nathi emhlabeni siyogcina sesinamanzi amancane. That's how we look at this. Lento uyakwazi ukuyithatha uthi mawuyibuka kanje uanalyze izinto sokuyinikeziwe ngayo. So if you look at this is your graph. But in this graph, it's a graph. But in this graph, you were putting information on a graph, putting a data on a graph. Putting is called also plotting. Plotting what? Plotting the ordered pairs. But in this case, we were looking at the rainfall in months. Ake sibuke laphayana ingane